Alright, so in today's video, we're going to be adding the new fish that were in quarantine. I'm going to be adding them to the new 150, so we're going to start off by getting this water changed down to 50%. Then we'll get the new guys added in. Alright, so for the big tank, I pull out the big guns. I'm using my big pump here. This one's 2,700 gallons per hour. So this pump will get this tank watered down to about 50% in about 2.5 to 3 minutes. So it works pretty quick. All right, so just finished draining the tank. We're doing the water change because we're adding 5 new guys today, actually. If you saw my previous video, I got a shipment in from Snake River Cichlids and from Ron Cichlid. So we're going to be adding those guys to the tank. Shifted through the gravel to clean up a little bit and rearrange the rocks. So that's why it's a little cloudy right now. But let's get the water flowing in the tank and we'll get the new guys added. All right, so I've got the water going back in on the right side. Just want to make sure we dechlorinate it. I use Seachem Safe. It's my go-to for my larger tanks. So let's go ahead and get that in there. All right, so like I said, I'm adding new guys today, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the water level to get a little higher so I can turn the filter back on just to get the outtakes going. So it'll just disturb the water and add another level of distraction. Even though I might add some food, I notice my fish usually are pretty calm during the water change. They'll just move throughout the tank. So if I put food in there right now, it's not going to distract them as much as I would like. So I'm going to wait for the water level to come up higher so I can turn the outtakes on and just add that another level of distraction. I'll just wait for the level of the water to get a little higher, because one thing I've learned that with the taller tanks, if you don't turn your filters off fast enough, they'll end up emptying faster than they fill up because of the pressure. So the outtakes kick the water out faster than the intakes suck it in to end up emptying your filter completely. So just learn that from the past. So I'll just wait for the water level to get a little higher so the pressure's right, and then I'll turn the filters back on. All right, so I've got the water filled back up to a good level. So it's a good time to get the filters turned back on, get the outtakes going, and then we can get the new guys added. It's almost time for filter cleaning on this FX6. As you see, the outtake is pretty weak. You'll be able to see the difference when I turn this other one on. It's much more powerful coming out. I don't want to hover over the bucket and stress the fish out too much more before I get them put in. But let's get these filters back on. Alright, so now that we got the water back on, I'm just going to drop a little food in here as a distraction. Hopefully just to distract them from the new guys once I get them put in. Just a little trick that helps. See, before I get them in, I think I want to get this water turned back on. So let me turn the water back on just to get it flowing as well. Again, just to give a little added distraction from adding the new guys. Alright, so we're going to get started here. We're going to grab the first guy. Let's see who we get. So the first one's going to be the Malawi Hawk, Christi Christi. This bad boy came from Snake River Cichlids. Thank you, Snake River. Next is going to be the Dragon Blood. This guy also came from Snake River Cichlids. 6-inch Dragon Blood. Alright, then we got the Taiwan Reef. Hopefully he gets along with the one that I already have in here. Taiwan Reef. This is also from Snake River Cichlids. Beautiful guy. Just gonna take a moment to add a little more food just to keep them distracted. You can see they're starting to notice the new guys going in. All right, next we got my little spunky guy. He's gonna be a big one though. The Buccochromis rhodesii yellow, and that's the final one from Snake River. Last but certainly not least, we've got the Nimbochromis fusco. This guy came from Ron Cichlids, and he is absolutely beautiful, 6.5 inches. All right, so I'll let the water continue to fill up. Keep an eye on everybody. There'll definitely be some jostling around, figuring out of the new hierarchy. But everything should be good. I'll get the lights turned off.